A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hello everyone and welcome to A+ English. I'm Mike.
And I'm Laura.
And I have questions, Laura, about our article and about the title. What is it?
What is what?
Well, that's a question in the title, so I should go back. Smiling depression. What is it? That's the title, and that's my question about smiling depression. Now that seems weird because depression is when you're really sad and my life is terrible and I hate everything. Oh.
Okay.
But you're smiling.
But you're smiling.
My life is sad and everything's terrible and I'm really, really unhappy.
That's probably a really good example of what smiling depression is.
Is it? Oh, so it's like when you go out, you feel sad,
right?
But you kind of put on a mask of happiness and, you know, loving everything. It's more for other people, right? You gotta pretend to be happy. Oh, that's no good.
That's sad.
That is sad. So here's our warm-up question. How do you show your happiness or sadness? Your real happiness or sadness, not a pretend.
No. Okay, when I'm happy, I chat with my friends and watch funny videos or movies. I usually share happiness, but for sadness, I think I tend to keep it between myself or my very, very, very close buddies, friends.
Okay, but you might still talk to them, right?
Sure.
And talk about your problems.
I won't
That's
pretend
helpful.
I'm happy.
And you know what? For me, sometimes when I'm sad, I also watch funny movies or listen to my favorite music. You know, things like that can help change your mood. But yeah, it's true. When you're having these feelings, if you can't kind of let the feelings out, you know, it can be really, really bad for you. And smiling depression is a really good example of that. So let's check out our article. We'll find out what it's all about and let's be happy.
Yay.
Even if, well, no, let's just be happy. Let's just be happy.
Yeah.
Smiling depression. What is it? Warm-up question. How do you show your happiness or sadness?
Millions of people have depression. Some common symptoms of depression are feeling sad and hopeless. People with depression might avoid others and want to be alone. However, not everyone with depression shows these symptoms. Some people appear happy and confident around others, but hide their depression inside. This is called smiling depression. They could worry about not being liked if they show their depression. Or, they might think their depression will go away if they act happy.
All right, so the article begins by saying something, well, it's true. Millions of people have depression. Not all in Taipei or all in Taiwan. We probably mean around the world. And in different places, different amounts. And maybe you some of the time, maybe all of the time. I hope not. But it's true. At different times in their life, millions of people, maybe even most people, will have some period, some time of depression or when they feel depressed. It's true. Some common symptoms of depression are feeling sad and hopeless. Yeah, if you're really, really sad, even if you don't have a good reason, you know, if your dog dies, yeah, sure, it's normal to feel sad, but maybe you just feel sad all the time, no matter what happens. And of course, you feel depressed, you don't have any energy. It might even be just hard to get out of bed in the morning. Yeah, it can be really bad for some people.
It can be very serious, Well, we mentioned the word symptom, right? So symptoms are like clues your body gives you when something isn't right. They're things you feel or notice, like coughing or a stuffy nose when you have a cold or COVID. Okay, well, I do want to also add some ways to describe feeling sad.
Depression,
Besides
yeah, okay.
depression or depressed, you could say you feel down in the dumps.
I'm down in the dumps.
Right, or you're feeling blue.
I'm blue.
Or you're feeling under the weather emotionally, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or you're going through a difficult time, simply.
That's true, too.
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to feel sad and care too much about what others thought. Luckily, I've now learned to love myself more and not pay attention to comments from people I don't know.
That is very good, and know that you're good enough, you're smart enough, and doggone it, people like you. So there you go. It's absolutely true. We can all go through this. Have I ever suffered from depression really bad? Probably
just feeling sad?
At different times. I felt homesick at different times in my life, and that can kind of be like depression because you can't really fix it right away. So that definitely helps. But luckily I have good friends around me. I can talk to my wife, my family, and as I mentioned before, and my cat, and listening to your favorite music. At least for me, that's a good way to get a little boost, so your mood improves very quickly. All right, back to the article. It says, people with depression might avoid others and want to be alone. Absolutely. You might feel too sad to really go out and, have fun. You might also feel that, my friends are all happy and in a good mood. If I go out, I'm going to be like a black cloud and no one wants to spend time with someone who's sad. But that can actually be the worst thing because the best thing can be going out and spending time with others. But it can be really hard when you're depressed.
I know. Well, I actually enjoy being home alone sometimes.
Me too.
But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm depressed.
Nope.
Yeah, however, this reminds me, during the COVID-19 pandemic, I remember being alone at home all the time, and that truly got me feeling down. That got me depressed.
Good point. Some people like to be out with lots of people all the time. Some people just a little, but definitely we need to have people around us at some times, in some places, in some way. And you're right, with COVID for years, so many people were spending time apart. And we kind of discovered that even if you can chat with people online, it's not the same as spending time with your loved ones and friends. Back to the article. However, not everyone with depression shows these symptoms, right? If your friend looks sad and their body is kind of, slouched down like that, that might clearly show you, hey, you're sad, something's bothering you. But not everyone has those symptoms that you can see. Some people appear happy and confident around others, but hide their depression inside.
That's what we talked about before, right? But this hits close to home for me too. When I'm feeling down, I tend to keep it to myself because I don't want my friends to worry.
You don't want to bother them.
Right, I put on a positive and happy front most of the time. Yeah, it's funny how we can hide so much behind a smile, right? How about you, Mike? Do you show it when you're feeling sad?
Yeah, usually I say, I would guess you could say I wear my feelings on my sleeve or something like that. I really show my feelings, I don't see a big reason to keep them all bottled up inside, But you're right, sometimes you feel like your little problem might be bothering other people.
That's true.
It might be a big problem to you, but you find it hard to share. So you put on this smile and you just pretend like everything's okay for whatever reason. Well, that brings us to our topic. This is called smiling depression, right? You look like you're happy, look like everything in your life is great, but inside you are really sad and depressed. People who do this, they could worry about not being liked if they show their depression, right? I might bother people and they'll always think, he's always got problems. But really, it's good to share those problems. Or they might think their depression will go away if they act happy. I've heard this, some people say, if you smile, it makes you feel happy. I'm not sure if that's true. But it's kind of that idea, right? If I pretend that I'm not sick, I won't be sick. If I pretend it doesn't bother me, it won't bother me. But really, you're just keeping all that stuff inside.
Yeah. Come to think of it, I have a few friends like that too. But as for me, I think I'm not like that though. I don't show it because I don't want my friends to worry, But honestly, it's hard to act all super cheerful when I'm really upset. So I usually go for the neutral mode and then turn to my super close friends or my boyfriend for heart-to-heart talk. So yeah, that just feels more genuine.
Exactly. But sometimes you might go for a while before you can have that talk, and you still have to go out there and, be normal, even if you're feeling quite sad. All right, we're going to take a quick break.
Smiling depression can be more dangerous than other kinds of depression. People might only know they are in great pain if they start hurting themselves. What's worse, they might sometimes turn to suicide in the end.
All right, we're back, so let's get into our article once again. Smiling depression, it says, can be more dangerous than other kinds of depression. Interesting. So if you're sad and look sad and feel sad, that might be better for you, again, because your emotions are out there than trying to hide it and doing this smiling depression thing. That can be worse than real, just normal depression. People might only know they are in great pain if they start hurting themselves. Oh my gosh, hurting themselves? In what way? I don't think people should hurt themselves.
Doesn't sound right.
It doesn't sound good or healthy at all.
Yeah, and I get that sometimes people who seem fine on the outside can actually be feeling very sensitive and fragile inside. So it's important to remember that smiling depression can be more risky because they might hide their pain and others might not notice they're struggling.
That is not good. What's worse, they might sometimes turn to suicide in the end, and suicide is the ultimate way of hurting yourself.
I don't want to talk. This is so serious.
It is serious, but that's why we should talk about it, because it is serious.
So suicide means when someone intentionally ends their own life. It's a very serious and sad thing. Never think about ending your life because it's not the best solution for handling the highs and lows of life. Talk to a doctor and share with your friends. They can support you and give you advice or assistance.
Absolutely. And of course, if you don't want to talk to your doctor or friends, there are lines you can call, phone lines you can call. 24 hours, they can give you assistance. You would be very easy to find those numbers. But talk about it, right? You are much too valuable, much too wonderful, a unique person for us to lose you from the world.
We love you.
Yes, we do.
刚刚的课文非常有意义，不过你们有仔细听到我们今天很重要的单字吗？像是 alone 这个形容词就是有独自的或者是单独的。它就是一个人而已。但是如果你要表示很寂寞的话，我们只要用另外一个字 lonely。因为 alone 一个人并不等于你很寂寞啊。有时候可能你在跟不熟悉的环境或是不熟悉的人，内心还是会感到寂寞哦。OK， 那 alone 大家是不是觉得这个字很眼熟？其实有一部电影哦，如果你们去看，它常常在重播，就是《小鬼当家》，它的英文片名就是 Home Alone。没错，他在家里一个人，还是会发生一些非常好玩的事情。好，那我们要整句怎么用呢 ？I love reading alone in my room with a big bowl of popcorn。我喜欢独自坐在房间里面，吃着一大碗的爆米花看书，很享受。再来看一下单字例句的用法。My friends were busy at noon, so I was alone at lunchtime. 我的朋友们中午很忙，所以我独自一个人度过午餐时间。一个人吃饭有时候也 OK 啦。再来看到的是 confident 这个形容词，就是自信的。For example, being prepared for the presentation made me feel confident and ready to face the class. 为演讲做好准备，使我感到非常的自信，准备好面对全班同学。看一下单词例句是怎么用呢？就是 Alisa feels confident about answering the teacher's questions in class. She thinks she will do well. Lisa 有自信可以在课堂中回答老师的问题耶，她认为自己能答得很好哦。再来就是 act 这个动词有假装或者是摆出某种样子，那有时候我们可以后面接形容词 act happy or act sad. For example, sometimes When I'm upset, I try to act happy around others so they don't worry. 刚刚一直不断讲过这个，有时候当我心情不好的时候啦，我也会在别人面前假装开心哦，这样子呢，他们可能就比较不会担心我哦。来看一下单字例句怎么用。Although Jimmy felt nervous, he acted natural during the show. 虽然 Jimmy 感到很紧张，但是他在演出的时候也装出很正常的样子哦。再来，我们提到的就是 pain 这个名词，在本课有着心理上的痛苦哦。举例来说 ，After losing her pet, she felt a deep pain in her heart. 失去宠物后，她感到心中有一种深深的痛苦。看一下单字例句的用法。Polly feels pain when other students are mean to her. 不能这样哦。当 Polly 的同学欺负她的时候，她觉得很痛苦，所以不能欺负同学。好的，那今天我们还学到很重要的哦，就是一个名词，然后后面的字尾是加上 less 的用法。OK， 这是用来表示缺乏啦，或者是没有某种特性、品质或者是能力。举例来说，这些就是非常常见的字哦，后面是有字尾 less、fearless 无畏的、speechless 无言的，或者是 helpless 我们课文有提到无助的，还有什么呢 ？homeless 无家可归的，或者是 clueless 不知所措的。那我们还提到 turn to something 这个片语，就是在遭遇困境的时候转而什么什么。For example, when faced with a problem, I always turn to my friends for advice and support. 当面临问题的时候，我总是转向朋友寻求建议和支持。哇，今天学到很多，大家也要努力哦，不要就是一个人独自，然后在那边很忧郁，一定要寻求帮忙哦。
Review time.
Hello, everyone. We are back and we have 4 words that we hope you remember. Were new for us in our article today. Alone, confident, act, and pain. Are you ready to play this? Are you feeling confident to play a game?
Not really.
You will be playing alone.
Okay.
If you fail, I will be in a lot of pain.
Oh.
So now it's time to act.
That's right.
There, I got all the words. Yay, bye. No. We got to play the game. So we're going to play a game of, let's play opposites.
Opposites.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so I'll say a word that is kind of opposite in meaning to one of the words here. For example, if I said up.
I say down.
You would say down. If left.
Right.
Okay, you get the idea. So are you ready to go?
I think so.
Oh, really? Are you feeling timid?
No, I'm feeling confident.
Timid and like shy. Like, confident I can do this. Pleasure.
Pleasure?
Joy.
Would it be pain?
Pain. Pain and pleasure. We often use those as opposites. Together.
And when you're around a lot of people,
Right.
the opposite would be alone.
Yes, you will go to the movie alone, or you go to the movie together with your friends. And let's see, do nothing.
Right. Act.
Act. When you act, you do something.
Right.
When you do nothing, you do nothing.
Nothing.
What's the opposite of act? Lie down. Take a nap. I don't know. But there you get the idea.
You.
Sorry, what?
Being you, because
Being
you're not
you.
pretending to be something or acting.
Oh, it's acting in that way. Yeah, you
Right.
could also do acting. Okay,
Right.
let's see. Real is natural.
Okay.
It's kind
Or
of like
just
act.
being yourself,
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll work on that one. Thanks for joining us, guys. We're gonna have more great stuff for you, so don't go far. And be kind to yourself.
That's right.
Because you deserve it. Bye.
Magic Box.
那一天，你走进了我的Oh my god！ 大家好，我是广仲。My voice is used frequently。哎呦，真的是不好意思啦，今天喉咙好像有点怪怪的，无法以最好的状态跟大家见面。我想可能是我最近练歌练太勤了吗？我得找时间好好休息了。我先去喝口水。不对，我的水呢 ？My water was taken。天哪，是谁拿错我的水吗？等等再找好了。好啦，其实呢， 如果大家有仔细听到，我刚刚用的句子呢，我用了2句被动语态的用法哦。其实啊，就像我们中文说的，我们都会这样说嘛，什么东西被怎么样一样。那在英文句型里面呢，也是会用到被这个字的用法哦。这样子的语态通常呢，在于想要强调受词的时候使用，反而啊，执行动作的这个主词是比较不重要的哦。而它的基本句型就是像下面这样子。be 动词加上 PP 就是动词的过去分词哦。例如我一开始说的 ，My voice is used frequently。我的声音啊被频繁地使用。其中的 is used 就是呢被动语态，被使用的意思。那如果变回主动的语态，其实会是这样子的 ：I use my voice frequently。可以发现呢，前者呢更有强调声音被使用，而被谁使用呢？其实并不太重要啦。相对的，另外一句 My water was taken，take 的被动式就是 taken，was taken 被拿走了。整句的意思呢，就是我的水被人拿走了。另外呢，被动语态也必须依照时间性来调整哦。例如啊，整件事情如果是发生在以前，则记得 be 动词要换成过去式哦。说到这里，我就想到我可怜的吉他也不小心在表演中被我摔到My guitar was broken。好了，还好呢，昨天已经修好了。It was repaired yesterday。我的吉他昨天被修好了。好，各位观众朋友们，被动语态的用法学起来了吗？What？ 天哪，各位，好消息耶 ！My concert tickets are sold out。我的演唱会门票都卖完了，耶！不好意思啦，没有买到的粉丝们，只好等下次喽。I'll see you soon. Bye.